We should have a referendum on assisted dying. This decision is far too big to be taken by a lot of politicians who do not have our best interests at heart, and it should be given to the public to decide whether this bill should be allowed. The bill itself isn't that badly written. I'll go through some of the points with you now, but there's still problems with it. So it says you must be a legal adult, in residence in England or Wales, registered with a GP surgery for the last 12 months, must have mental capacity to make an informed voluntary choice, must be terminally ill with a life expectancy of 6 months or less, required to make signed declarations witnessed affirming their wish to die. 2 independent doctors must confirm eligibility, with mental health assessments if needed. The High Court must review the case. A 7-day gap is required between doctors' assessments, with an additional 14-day reflection period after the judge's ruling. For cases of imminent death, the 14-day reflection period can be reduced to 48 hours. It would be illegal to pressure, coerce or deceive someone into declaring a wish to end their life or self-administering an approved substance, with penalties of up to 14 years in prison. Excludes both disability and mental illness as eligibility criteria. So actually, there's quite a lot of safeguards put in there. The problem is, these pretty much exact same safeguards were put in when this thing was brought into Canada. And now you've got people phoning up these helplines saying they're a bit depressed, they've got mental health issues, and they're actually being offered to die on the state. These safeguards soon break down. And as I said at the beginning, it is far too big a decision to be left in the hands of a lot of politicians with no job or life experience. And the 15 days, whatever it is, to go before the vote goes to Parliament is not enough for sufficient scrutiny to take place. And as I always say, and I think it's probably the most important issue on this, is that to kill yourself is a sin against God in all major religions.